Hey guys, Elvis here from the trade room. Alright, first things, deviation levels are built in-house for anyone who has any questions on where we get these lines from. Uh, we have a specific way we actually create them. Okay, let's get to the trade plan. This is the trade plan for tomorrow, Thursday the 4th. So, let's get to the ES first. Alright, today we can see we get our bounce straight off. We are looking for a deeper retracement to get our buy to the upside. It didn't come to pass. Had a bounce straight off the value area, which is one of the techniques we just actively trade in. I didn't personally get into it. Alright, I've reloaded all the value areas, line, deviations, pointer controls, settlements for today. As you can see, we build them out as we go. Right, we're looking for today on the futures itself. I was looking for 14. I actually entered at 13.5 today on the sell. I had a call today from one of the clients, so that's why we actually traded that level. Reason for trading that level. This is our 1 hour chart, the US 500. Alright, so we were looking for harmonic move. So this is line is a duplicate of that. So we're looking for harmonic move to the downside. So we're looking for 15 points to the downside. So there's a particular way we could trade this tonight instead of just shorting it. According to which part we open, most likely might open 27.10 as a spread, more than likely to the downside. We don't really want a 27.10, we want a 27.15 spread. So it have two ways of trading that. It have a head trade because if we looking at news. So today we had news on GBP this morning. The reason we take the trade last night for the GBP USD ISM news moved the market on the both the GBP and the USD JPY trade. Alright, so we had the service PMI coming out tomorrow on the pound, so we might be able to take a trade on that tonight. I will just be signal. This is an EDP non-farm, not non-farm payrolls. This is non-farm payrolls here, which is Friday. So the first week does have a lot of volatility, and plus we have crude and unemployment claims tomorrow at 8:30. So we have a lot of opportunity to have volatility tomorrow. So we could either break straight through to the upside or to the downside. So there's a way of hedging this trade, which is a bigger part of another trade plan. So if you open at 57.10, you'll buy 57.10 at the money, sell the 57.15 in the money for use the 10 buy side as the hedge and to the downside with a target to the downside of 2700 flat. We want to make sure that we get filled. Don't want to don't want to cry for 2 points. So you want to more or less look for that trade tomorrow. Well, tonight we might be executing that trade according to how we're looking on the market. So we're looking for the same type of move, which is a dip to fill we buy side as cheap as possible. About $30 to $40 risk we fill that and then have a pending order, working order on the in the money trade. Please note and watch the video if you want to trade this, because the cost of the trade, which is not the risk equal to the risk of the trade, the risk of the trade would be the buy side if the sell side doesn't fill. So if it's more or less, we be risking maximum $50 on the trade but it would cost somewhere in the range of $250. But we're looking at a larger win rate, or you could actually sell straight down to the bottom with a $40 risk only. So it's according to how you want to trade. We want to take advantage of both sides, so we know how to choose market or price action. Anyhow you want to trade it, you can trade it. So let's go to the actual trade over here where we're looking at. So we have the deviation level set up. So you can see the 96 here, which is top of equal to the top of value here. I showed you which part the deviation level is. We definitely overbought. We broke out though of this 2700 level, which was an important level that was holding for quite a while in the market. So you can see the breakout here, volume trade straight to the upside. So we were looking for resistance we were looking for last night. It actually turned to support and go to the upside, which is a normal market move. Also it's a fib level on this level here, exactly on this level, which was the 1.5 deviation today. That is the reason for actually taking the trade and taking the rollover on futures, because I'm looking to be short till at least in the morning. And peel off some profits and take profits, just set stops to equal. These are how futures trading actually is, but the cost of trading does be high, so X is a cheap way I enter in the market itself. So if we look to get a big down move tomorrow, we want to actually buy this 2700 level, or if we have a big pullback, 2690 will be the strongest signal from POC to POC, with resistance will become support as the same thing as here. Resistance will become support, so you have two buying opportunities here, which is 2696 to 97, well 2697 to 2700 will be a area of buy zone. 2690 to 88 would be a secondary buy zone, according to how the market moves tomorrow, if it does move at all. Right, to the upside, not selling anything to the upside except probably one deviation move for a short pullback. If we do have the push to the upside, we have to be very careful. And time we trade between the hours of 10 to 1:30 p.m. and then look for, we don't really scalp the US 500, we scalp more on the slash YM, which is your Wall Street 30. Alright, so the second chart is your NQ, which is a bull, another breakout to the upside. Same type of formation forming here, although the move is a lot bigger here. So you're not looking to sell anything directly unless you're selling today, which is not a good idea in our opinion. You could sell, but selling here is a high risk move, knowing that news that could support this breakout to the upside. Also is a big move to the upside, which was a Fib retracement also to the side, back to the upside. So we buying area here is both of these areas, 26, and a secondary buy area, which is here. I don't think we will be allowed to have a spread here, so it might be a binary trade from one of these levels, or out of the money trade if we hit that point according to what Nadex allows us to trade. Alright, the slash YM today, as we were pinpointing this 24,900. We actually got the same type of support here. Look to sell 24,900. Got filled and sold off here. We back within the area here, which is support or resistance. This is what you call equilibrium in the market, because you have support which is resistance and support which is resistance. Here you have a punch to the upside which failed, so that was your first failure. So you could look to be aggressive on the slash YM, which is by the 0.5 deviation. This level should hold tomorrow unless something drastically happens. So 24,800 to 810 would be an appropriate area to buy. So we would look for a spread that supports that in the money of in the money, of course, with a maximum $50 to $60 risk to the upside, and use that as our trade. If you're looking for a bearish move, don't go direct bearish. Your one deviation move should be an equal measured move if you dip here and go to the upside. Also, you're seeing the market more or less consolidating in this area, so we have to watch that carefully. RTY, which was the big trade today. Alright, so we actually saw where I noted sell. It's only 56. We took profit. Right here, you got the bounce directly off last week Friday's POC. which shows that I have a lot of support here. This might be the only chart that I would be waiting on for a particular trade. Let's see if I find that trade here for you guys. So this is a 1 hour chart. US 2000. Right, so you can see we more or less consolidated right here. Came back down to settlement, punch back to the upside. We're showing the cells in this area here. This levels shows a lot of strength. So if there's a bear, this is the place to get in. Directly on a 1555 sell. If we allow that, we would be selling this directly tonight. I look for obviously a good entry, so that's what we're looking at for tomorrow's trade on here. Alright, let's go to gold and oil, and where we sold gold and oil. Where we're looking for our next entry if possible, or opposing entry here. So as you could have seen, we had a profit on gold last night. I had a secondary profit here. We have a bearish rotation going on. So for any test on gold would be a possible cipher, which is a advanced pattern we use to actually trade sometimes. Which is a 786, which puts us back right here on that 20 level. So if we have a punch at the 20 level tomorrow, we obviously selling that. More than likely, the position of the market, we have to wait 3 minutes to see if we have 1325 or 1300 as we daily spreads to know if we could either leave our working order there overnight and use a 50 1-to-1 risk, same exact trade again, and use a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio on it. This is a high point, so more or less we transfer the same trade here. If we're looking for the buys, you have to go to forward chart, because this market has been on a tear for the last couple of weeks. I end up actually buying this last year in the demo room, so you can look for this particular trade. Right here, 1292, which will be a break point. So this will be a structured trade right here. You have a area of buying where you could actually buy. So we'll look at this closely tomorrow to see if we get a push down to this area here and buy into that if the drop comes early. Although we might have to wait till next week to get this rotation in the market to go through. So more or less the more likely scenario would be looking to sell that 1320 at lowest on that trade. If we have no movement tonight, we'll probably try to get it on the 130 trade. Right, so now we on oil. Right, so you can see we break out the possible resistance from today. So we are looking for the downward move. It directly went opposing to us with our conditions and news. So we have to be very patient with this oil. So tomorrow we're looking for a volatility trade, which is a straddle trade. So we actually go and buy one, sell one contract with targets, of course. So at 8 a.m. in the morning, you would see a signal with buy one contract, sell one contract, and both of them would have targets on them. We're looking for a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, probably in the range of 25 by 25. Risk on each side maximum. More than likely, we should try to get 20 to 20 risk. If we're on the 62 level tonight, we could put in the working orders on them in and look for the market to fill us by time delineation, which is the theta. So keep that in mind. You might see that signal coming across is a system. Please put in your targets as we trade that, so we're not biased in direction or anything like that. But you can see we on a uptrend here that has been trending up for the last couple of weeks. So we broke out at 57, I think, and ran up to the top breakout. We didn't retest the bottom, so and just drive straight through the market. We actually buy here. I think it was December the 10th or something. Yeah, the 15th of December. We actually bought here on a long-term trade, on a futures trade. Okay, guys. Hope you guys seeing some progress within the trading system and stuff. And trade demo only, please. And if you're interested, just message me to get into the rooms and stuff. If you require assistance, just message me. Okay, guys. Hope you guys have a good trading day tomorrow.